what you gonna do? If you gonna build, I'm Bobby. If not, then chuck a deuce. You throwing up the...
Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. Coming up, divisional round Saturday. We've got an AFC battle on tap, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the LA Chargers.
For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs.
And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
Hey, Kappa. Hey, Ray. Set.
Herbert going to go to the air right away.
Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown.
Mike Williams.
75 yards.
And the Chargers are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 15. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
That's complete to Treylon Burks.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. No catches for him in the wild card win last week, but he's got a first quarter grab here.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
On 3rd down, here's Spears.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. Back deep for L.A. is Darius Davis.
This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
Now 2nd and 3.
Go.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious. Always a tough penalty to officiate. Just ask the basketball refs, and they have to officiate block and charge.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. On second down, here's Herbert. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
59.
Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
2nd and 10. Here's Herbert once more.
He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Herbert back to the air.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans 19. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Draw play, it's Eckler. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
5-9.
Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen.
Rashawn Slater, first-round pick in 2021, guilty there.
The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9.
Baylor Tiger. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Go.
Here's Herbert. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown. Gerald Everett, an 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Chargers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards that time.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. All
right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Chargers will take over possession here up at the 44.
Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at their own 44. After the turnover, here's Herbert.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Farley. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And the Titans are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Now Tannehill looks to change things up. Out of the gun to give to Spears.
He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
But they certainly got dented with that first down run. So now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
2nd and 6 from the 10.
Titans touchdown. From 10 yards out.
And the Titans have got it back to within a score.
Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead a really easy quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Folk connects on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul. But the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound. And the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. Now Williams.
And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out. To cut upfield. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Let's go, let's go. Ready.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Herbert just beat the play clock. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Baylor tight.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
It's taken in by Quentin Johnston.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans 37. That one goes for 24 yards.
He's one of the bigger receivers in the game, CD, and his size that time certainly helped against double coverage.
Yeah, you're still at a little bit of a disadvantage when you're going against multiple defenders when they're trying to double you and sometimes triple you. But you're exactly right. With his build, he could minimize that disadvantage, and he more than held his own and hauled that one in right there.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
Hey, Ray. Let's go.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. That is caught and able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
So they look like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
21.
They snap it to Herbert. And he's got his man on the out route. A great open field tackle that's going to stop him shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Tannehill. He gets it complete to Jackson. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. Here's Tannehill. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Here's Spears on 2nd down. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now Tannehill saying, let's get to the line. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th.
1 1st down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important.
They got his man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big pickup of 38.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. It was Joey Bosa working his way in to bust that one up. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. On the toss, it's Spears. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. They're down here in the third quarter, trying to get something going to the outside there. Didn't work out, though.
Yeah, and from the cheap seats and from where you and I are sitting, we did pay a pretty good price to get in here, right? You often wonder to yourself, why do you make that type of a call? That one went for no gain. But I think this offense thinks to itself, if we keep running these plays, eventually something may pop. It just didn't on that one.
This will wind up a loss on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. They snap it to Tannehill. Wow, and that is incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7.
Crowd right.
Here's Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Give him 32 on the play. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the third quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. A big one coming in this divisional round playoff. 3rd and goal. Open man, it's Johnston. Touchdown, Chargers. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Chargers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now 21-7. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. We'll see a return here from the end zone.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go around. Tannehill on third down. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter play. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll try and run for it. Oh, a heck of a move. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down.
If he writes a book in the offseason, he ought to title it Undaunted, because where he is on the field, back on his own side, and goes for it and gets it, I got to give it to him on that one.
Yeah, only thing you can justify it with is it was only a few inches that they needed. If it's 4th and 2, probably doesn't do it. Hey, he got it. Give him credit.
Yeah, but if they don't pick it up,
then you're in trouble.
Yeah, they're giving points to the other team at that stage.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Tannehill. Flushed out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
To throw is Tannehill. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
To the air again, Tannehill.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Chargers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. And they're going to speed things up here. Here's Herbert now on 2nd down.
Now a deep one for Johnston.
And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for L.A. And even 50 yards.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
Herbert on 1st down now. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. And incompletion as a result.
Home troops right.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And the Titans are right back in this football game.
Here we go.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter, the divisional round. They need to come up with something as they get this drive started. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
Here's Tannehill now on 2nd down. That's complete to Westbrook-Ikhine. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Tannehill throwing again. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Well, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit.
That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 33 yards that time.
Even with a big lead here in the 4th, it still bombs away, and frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. 40 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Eckler is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And this time he is in. Austin Eckler taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chargers are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Dicker down to tack on the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is good. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Now a give running left is Eckler. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Second and goal from the 1. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. It's Eckler again. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Chargers continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe... And oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. Well, there's 2 sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard, but also you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player, you have to know the situation.
Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield, and